Paulo Orejo. And at guard, the senior, 6'3" from Folsom, California, number 5, Martise Johnson. And at center, at 6'10", the senior from Cleveland, Ohio, number 10, Justin Motley. Those are your starting lineups for the Bellevue Bruins. Now take a look at your starting lineups for your Dakota State Trojans. Starting at guard, 6'4" from Layton, Utah, the sophomore, number 3, Sam Muller. And at guard, returning to the lineup for the first time in about a month or so, maybe about 2 months now, 6'3" from Evansville, Wyoming, the senior, number 4, Manny Antula. And at guard, the senior is 6'3" from Seattle, Washington, number 5, Deshaun Kelly. And at forward, 6'9" from Lemon Grove, California, the sophomore, number 15, Ronnie Ladding. Those are your starting lineups for tonight's matchup between the Dakota State Trojans and the Bellevue Bruins. And it's good to see Manny Antula back in the lineup. He's been out due to injury, and this season, I can't remember the last time he's played in a game. It's definitely been a while. Gavin Strand was filling in for him. It'll be interesting to see how different the Trojans are tonight with Manny Antula out there, and just out there in the game in general with him. Strong player for him, and I'm sure he'd like to be able to finish up his senior season that he's probably feels has been taken away from him. Finish that off strong. Would love to see a big game from Manny Antula tonight. That's going to do it for your FNM pregame show here on Jammin' Country 103 FNM pregame, brought to you by FNM Co-op Oil and Madison. For new tires, tire repair, see the experienced team, FNM in Madison. We're going to take a final break. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the start of this one between the Trojans and the Bruins here on Jammin' Country 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider.
They're getting ready to do starting lineups for the Trojans on the court. Just taking another reminder to let you know that the Madison girls game between the Madison girls and McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars going to be heard on Dakota's Best AM 1390 this evening through the iHeartMedia and Aussie apps, and also online at AmazingMadison.com. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on FM 103.1 Jammin' Country at KJM in Madison. We've got more Dakota State basketball on the way for you this evening, as we're moments away from getting the Trojans men's game versus Bellevue Bruins on the way here at KJM. The women's team got the big victory 69-51 over the Bruins. Can the men answer back with a big victory of their own? Let's take a brief pause for legal ID, then we'll get you ready for tip-off here at KJM. And welcome back. They are honoring Coach Garner on the home court right now. This is his final game here at the DSU Fieldhouse as he is retiring. He holds the second all-time DSU men's basketball wins for a coach here at Dakota State. He's got 197. He'd love to make that 198 here this evening. He has led the Trojans to 6 total conference tournament championship games, winning 4 of them. Garner has taken his squad to the conference tournament's championship game for 5 straight years, from 2012 to 2016. And ironically, they're all against Jamestown. Trojans return to the NSAA's championship game in 2021. They fell short to second seed of Bellevue, who they play here tonight. After winning previous 2 rounds on the road by traveling through 5 different states in a span of 6 days, Garner was named the league's head coach 3 times in 2012, 2013, and 2016. As he gets ready to coach his final game here from the DSU Fieldhouse. Trojans have made their way out on the court. Now we await the Bellevue Bruins. Bellevue wearing black on black with purple letters and numbers and a white outline. The Trojans wearing white on white with blue letters and numbers. Both teams lining up. Ronnie Ladding is out there at half court for the tip. It would appear he's going to see Justin Motley. The 2 very tall forward centers for the Trojans. Ladding wins the tip, batted back to Muller as the Trojans get this one off. Muller passes off to Kelly right in front of the Bruin bench on that right wing. Now top of the key, Morales. Morales trying to guide the offense at the top of the key. Screen set up by Ladding. Morales makes his way to the left side, passing it off now to Muller. Muller was looking in Ladding's direction. Muller going to travel it. So turnover for the Trojans in the first 20 seconds. It's going to be inbounded now by the Bruins, bringing up the court. Looks like Belcaster. Going to pass it off now to, and that is Belcaster. Now Orejo from the right wing, passing it off to the left side to Belcaster. Belcaster, top of the key. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Passing it off now to Pomeroy. Pomeroy to the left wing. Johnson, no good. As Antula gets the rebound. Welcome back, Manny Antula. Top of the key, Morales. Drives inside. Passing off to Deshaun Kelly at the top of the key. Kelly, he's going to drive inside the paint. Steps back. As that one drops in, Kelly puts the Trojans on the board first, 2-0. Bring up the court is Belcaster for the Bruins. Bounce passes it back to Johnson. Johnson to Orejo inside the paint. He's within the free throw line, passing it outside now to Belcaster. Belcaster spins around, puts up a floater. That one drops in, ties the game 2-2. Both teams trying to strike early. Morales, pass half court. He's trying to get to the top of the key. He's at the Trojan logo. Makes his way to the right side. Bounce passes it low to Muller. Muller on the right wing. Passing it to the outside, Morales. Morales pulls up for 3. That one no good. Rebound by Ladding. Ladding wants to post up, put one off the glass. He does. Second chance points there for Ladding. Trojans regain the lead now 4-2. Orejo on the right wing. Trying to get around the arc. Passing it off now to Pomeroy. Pomeroy inside Johnson. Johnson to Orejo on the left corner. Orejo thought about the 3. They're going to be poked away. Taken out. And Tula comes up with it right in front of the Bruin bench. And Tula gets around the arc, steps back. Looked like he thought about pulling up for 3. He's going to pass it off to Morales. Morales, top of the key. Drives inside. He's going to pass it to Muller. Muller with a right-handed layup, and that one drops in over his head. It's 6-2. Trojans starting off pretty hot here. Orejo with the pass inside of Motley. Motley posts up against Ladding. As that shot's in and good for 2. It's 6-4. Morales being guarded by Johnson. Gets past half court. Going to hand it off to Kelly. Kelly, top of the key. Steps back at the free throw line. Going to drive inside the paint. He wants to put up a shot off the glass. That one, too much on that one. No good. It's now Belcaster. And that shot's in and good. And look, that one should be Belcaster. Yeah, Belcaster's fourth. Game's tied 6-6. As Belcaster was able to find the lane and get two. Both teams trading buckets here early. And Tula looking to inbound this for the Trojans as he does to Morales. Morales looking to bring up the court. He gets the pass off to Muller. Muller bounce passes it to the left side to Kelly. Kelly on the left wing, bounce passes it low to Muller. Muller looks like he wants to pull up. He's going to drive the baseline. Tries, stays in bounds, puts up the shot. Couldn't get that one to drop in. It's now Belcaster driving inside the paint, puts up the shot. That one drops in. It's 8-6 Bruins. Bruins with their first lead of the game. Morales looking to bring up the court now for the Trojans. Trojans, top of the key. Muller. Passing it off to Ladding. Ladding trying to get inside the post. Wants to put up a shot off the glass. That one drops in. Ties the game back up, now 8-8. Belcaster bringing up the court now for the Trojans. Belcaster hands it off to Raiden Grobe. Now with it, Rafael Allen. Passing it down low. Spinning away, passing that off. 9 seconds left. Poked away. Kelly comes away with a steal. Just a bad possession there from the Bruins. They're trying to pass it off. And that one, nice right-handed layup for Chris Morales as the Trojans regain the lead. It's 10-8 in the first 5 minutes of action here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Belcaster passing it off now to Pomeroy on the left wing. Pomeroy with the high pass to Grobe. Grobe drives the baseline, passes it to left corner to Allen. Allen passes it to Pomeroy. Pomeroy pulls up for three. Bruins regain the lead 11-10. Morales running from the scorer's table, crosses half court. Gets to the right side. Passes it high to Ladding. Ladding spins, wants to put up a shot off the glass, and that one no good there. That's going to be rebounded there by Kanami Magard. Now inside, foul called against Belcaster. He threw a shoulder right into Morales. That's his first. Ethan Damrom looks like he's getting ready to check in. Looks like Ethan Damrom, Gavin Strand, and Ethan Slothog all checking in for the Trojans. They sub in for Ladding and Tula and Muller. Trojans trail by one. It's 11-10. Morales gets the inbound pass from Kelly. Morales passes it off high to Damrom. Damrom to Slothog. Slothog passes it right to Morales. Morales pulls up for three from that right wing. That one, rolls in and out. Had the good look, just didn't want to drop in. Rebounded there by Christian Carter. Now getting to the inside the paint is Arejo. Arejo on the right wing. Steps back, pulls up for three. That one, no good. Rebounded by Damrom. Pretty much the same thing that just happened to Morales. And Morales was guarding Arejo on that shot as well. Game still 11-10. Kelly with it, passing it high to Damrom inside the post. And Damrom unable to secure it. And they're going to call foul. So they call the foul against Raiden Grobe. His first, team second. Morales to inbound this for the Trojans. Morales inbounds it to Kelly in the right, that far right side. Kelly on the right corner, pulls up for three. That one bounces off target, no good there. Rebounded by Carter. Carter bringing up the court for the Bruins. Passing off to Allen. Allen on the right wing. Gets to the top of the key, trying to find a lane inside. Going to pass it out to that outside. Now back to Arejo on the left wing. Arejo on the left elbow. Going to pass it backwards. It's Magard. who drives inside, puts up a shot with the left hand, and it's now a 3-point lead for the Bruins. It's 13-10 with 13 minutes to go on the Farmer Jack scoreboard. Morales past the half-court logo, gets to the left side, passes it high to Damrum. Damrum passes it outside Strand. Strand making his way around the arc, trying to step back, drives inside, passes to Slot Hog, now back to Morales. Under 10 seconds left on the shot clock, passes it outside corner, Strand pulls up for three, that one rolls in and good! Ties the game back up at 13 apiece. That's Strand's game. If he can hit those threes, he's going to burn you. As right now, Groby passes it off, and now Groby gets the pass back in the left corner, high inside pass, and Damron going to be called on the foul against Maggard. Damron called on his team first. Josh Holloway now checks in for the Trojans. Checks in for Chris Morales. The only starter left on the court for the Trojans is Deshaun Kelly. It's inbounded to that far side to Johnson. They're going to pass it out to Arejo on the far left wing, right in front of the Trojan bench. Arejo, top of the key, trying to find a lane inside, passes it up, and they're going to get Damron on a foul. It's going to be inbounded this time by Belcaster. Belcaster inbounds that, taken away. Nice snag there by Deshaun Kelly. Able to get the bat on it and able to keep it in bounds. Hands it off to Strand. Strand to Slot Hog, top of the key. Going to pass it off right to Strand. Strand right in front of the Bruin bench. Pump faked it. Makes a move. Set inside, passes it out to Holloway. Holloway steps back. He's going to pull up for three. That one's going to roll off target. No good. Rebound by Damrum. Damrum passes it off back to Holloway, top of the key. Game's tied 13 apiece. Kelly with it. Passing off to Damrum. Damrum trying to drive inside the paint. Passing it off to Holloway. He's open for three again. Takes another one. That one, does not roll in. And almost rebounded there by Damrum, but Maggard comes up with it. Good looks there from Holloway as Maggard drops one in with the right hand. Fought through the defense of the Trojans and was able to drop that one in. Strand bringing up the court now for the Trojans, who trail by 2. It's 15-13. Slot Hog passes it off to Holloway. Holloway bounce passes it and almost loses that one, but Arejo called on the foul. That's Arejo's first, team third. Strand to inbound this for the Trojans. 11 minutes to go here in the first half on the Farmers X scoreboard. Kelly passes it. He gets the pass back in the right wing. He wants to step back. He's going to drive inside. Pulls up. That one falls short. No good. Rebound by Pomeroy. Pomeroy hands it off to Belcaster. Belcaster makes his way to the right side. On that right wing, being guarded by Holloway. Belcaster now at the top of the key, passing off left to Pomeroy. Pomeroy back to Belcaster. Pulls up for three. Awkward shot there. No good. As Strand is just going to let that one roll out of bounds. Smart move by Strand there. Did not go after the rebound. Instead, just let it roll out. Chris Morales now checks back in. He subs in for Deshaun Kelly. Morales pass half court. Pass off Slot Hog. Now Slot Hog to Strand on the left wing. Back to Morales, top of the key. Morales on the left wing. Steps back. Now he's going to drive inside. Wants to put up a shot. Looked like he was trying to pass it off to Damron. Blocked there and picked up by the Bruins. They pass it to the right corner. It's Pomeroy. Pomeroy being guarded by Holloway on the right wing. 10 minutes left in this first half as Belcaster on the left wing right in front of the Trojan bench passes it down to Motley. That's going to go out of bounds. Last touching Ethan Damron on its way out of bounds. They're going to call a timeout on the court. Trojans trail by 2. It's 15-13. Bellevue leads. 9:53 to go on the Farmers X scoreboard in this first half. We'll be back in 30 seconds here at KJM.
CJ. I don't want.
Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor Broadcast booth. Trojans trail by 2. Trojans have gotten off 5 more shots than the Bruins, but have only have made 1 less. Dakota State 6 of 15 from the field right now, compared to 7 of 10 for the Bruins. Bruins are just being a little bit smarter with their shot selection. There's been a couple questionable shots for the Trojans. Granted, there were about 2 or 3 3-pointers that I thought looked good. They were good shots, just didn't fall in, as the Trojans trail by 2. Inbounded to Christian Carter for the Bruins. Now on the right wing with it is Belcaster. Belcaster trying to get away from Morales on the right wing. 3 seconds left, pulls up for 3, hits the 3-pointer before the buzzer goes off. It's 18-13. Morales, pass half court. Screen set up by Damron. Morales looking to pass it off, does bounce pass it to Slothog. Slothog with the high pass, Damron. Damron trying to get inside, puts up the shot off the glass. That one drops in. It's back to a 3-point game, 18-15. Belcaster bringing up the court now for the Bruins. Pass it off to the left side, Orejo. Orejo, feel like he's been pretty limited tonight. He's got 0 points so far, as that one poked away. Strand has got no one there. Puts up the right-handed layup. Nice steal there, and able to capitalize with a bucket of his own, bringing this game back to within 1. 18-17 to score. Orejo gets to the free throw line, passing it outside now to Carter. Carter to Belcaster. Belcaster, top of the key, drives inside the paint, gets to the free throw line now, makes his way back at the top of the key. 7 seconds left. Carter pulls up for 3. No good there, rebounded by Holloway. Hand it off to Morales. Pass it down to Strand. Strand right in front of the Bruins bench. Low pass to Damron. Damron in the low post, passing it outside to Holloway. Holloway is going to step inside the paint, jump up, no good there. That's going to bounce out, rebounded by Martise Johnson. Johnson bring up the court, trying to find the lane outside, pass it to Orejo. Orejo pulls up for 3. That one no good. That was a deep 3 there. Rebound by Damron. Morales bring up the court now for the Trojans. They trail by 1. Morales at the top of the key, passing off to Strand. Strand steps back, pulls up for 3. That one no good there. That's kind of what you get with Strand, though. Sometimes he makes them, sometimes he doesn't. But when you're a shooter, shooters just got to shoot. Belcaster drives inside, passing it to Carter on the outside. Carter passes it to the right wing now. Johnson to Orejo. Orejo to Belcaster, top of the key. About 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Belcaster pulls up for 3. That one hits from downtown. It's 21-17. Morales bring up the court. Trying to drive inside, finds the lane, and loses that. He had Johnson guarding. Morales loses it. That's going to be a turnover there. Ronnie Louding now checks in for Ethan Damron. Raphael Allen checks in. He inbounds that one now to Christian Carter for the Bruins. Gets it back to Allen. Allen to Pomeroy. Pomeroy trying to find a lane, puts up a shot inside the paint against Strand, and that one drops in for 2 more. It's 23-17. Bruins going on a little bit of a run here. Strand passes it off to Holloway. Holloway at top of the key, passing it off to Strand on the left side. Strand with the high pass, Ladding. Ladding dishes it out to Morales. Now back to Holloway. Holloway with the high pass, Ladding inside. Now finds Slothog, who smacks that one against the board. And that one drops in for 2. It's 23-19. Carter gets to the top of the key, passing off left. Driving inside, now passing it outside to Allen. Allen trying to find a lane, passes it to the outside, and now for 3. That shot no good for Groby, rebounded by Strand. Strand passes it out to Morales. 6 minutes to go on the Farmers Jack scoreboard in this first half. Holloway bounce passes it to Ladding. Ladding steps back, trying to find a space inside the paint, and that one bounces off. No good. Try putting that in with his right hand. Rebounded there by the Bruins. Bring up the court is Carter. Bruins lead 23-19. Pomeroy on the right wing. Passing it inside now to Motley. Motley back to the outside for 3. That shot no good from Allen, who fell as he shot that one off. Thought maybe they'd call a foul against Ladding, but they did not. Morales bring up the court. He's right in front of the Bruin bench. Morales passing it high to Ladding. Ladding passes it outside Morales. Now Holloway. Holloway to Strand. Strand passes it to Ladding inside the paint. He wants to put up a shot. Foul on the way up. It's going to be our first trip to the Edward Jones Investments free throw line in this game this evening. Sending Ladding to the line. Ladding this season is shooting 42.2% from the line. He's got a chance for 2 here. Hits his first. Nothing but net there. That was a nice clean one. It's 23-20. Sam Muller and Ben Hoverson both check in. Hoverson for the first time tonight. They sub in for Slothog and Strand. Ladding with a chance for 1 more from the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones. Help make the world a better place. Ladding sinks his second. Goes 2 for 2 there from the Edward Jones free throw line. Bring it back within 2 is 23-21. Carter gets to the right wing, hands it off now to Pomeroy. Pomeroy, top of the key. Hands it off to Motley. Motley, he's now at the top of the key. Going to hand it off to Groby. Now pinned to the far sideline was Carter, able to find a lane. No good on that shot off the backboard, rebounded by Motley, and that's going to be picked up by Morales. Didn't even realize the ball was out until it was right in front of him. Passing it off to Hoverson. Hoverson to the right side. Holloway pulls up for 3 right in front of Motley. No good there. Rebounded by Pomeroy. Pomeroy gets in front of the Trojan bench, being guarded by Holloway. As Pomeroy's shot is in and good, is 25-21. 4:20 to go on the Farmers Jack scoreboard in this first half. Morales bringing up the court. He's at the Trojan logo. Passing it off now to Sam Muller. Muller on the left elbow, passing it across the arc to Holloway. Holloway steps inside the paint. That one no good there. Actually, from the mid-range, misses that one for Holloway. Holloway still 0 points, though he's been trying. As that one's going to force a Bruin out of bounds. DeShaun Kelly subs in now for Holloway. 25-21's a score. Trojans trail. It's going to be inbounded to Morales. Morales trying to get past Martese Johnson, past half court. Morales, top of the key. Gets to the left side. High pass to Ladding. Ladding gets inside the paint. Ball's poked out. Ball's on the floor. Ladding tries coming up with it. And they called a technical foul on Ladding. Did he say something? It looked like they called a tech. They called a foul on Ladding, and they called a foul and a technical foul on him. He must have said something on the floor when he was down. Probably used colorful language as to why he wasn't awarded the jump ball. But that's going to send Paulo Orejo to the free throw line for a technical free throw for him. That one, first one, no good there. Orejo this season shooting 76% from the line, has a chance for 1 more from the Edward Jones free throw line here. As that one does drop in. It's 26-21 now. After going 1 for 2 there from the Edward Jones free throw line. Now Bruins will bring up the court. It's going to be inbounded to Belcaster. Belcaster passing it off to Orejo. Orejo passing it off, and now back to Belcaster on the right wing. Looking at Orejo's direction at the top of the key. Handing it off now to Pomeroy. Pomeroy back to Belcaster on the right wing, steps back, drives inside the paint, finds a lane, puts one on the glass, no good there, rebounded, and second chance opportunities up and good for Maggard. It's 28-21. And Trojans are starting to get to a point where you don't want to start letting this one slip away. I know it's only a 7-point lead, but the momentum's all with the Bruins right now. Low pass to Damrum on the left side. Damrum hands it back off to Kelly. Kelly on the left elbow. He wants to pass it off. He does down low, and that's going to be taken away. Belcaster comes up with it for the Bruins. Trying to find a lane, puts up a floater. That one in and out, no good. Rebound by, I don't know who's going to be credited with it. It's either going to be Hoverson or Morales, but timeout going to be called on the court. Trojans trail 28-21, 2:43 to go in the first on the Farmers Act scoreboard. We'll be back in 30. Jam Country 103.
At Madison Regional Health System, we're committed to providing quality health care close to home. Our healthcare system includes over 270 knowledgeable and skilled employees who are dedicated to providing exceptional inpatient and outpatient healthcare services to you and your loved ones. As an award-winning critical access hospital, we are honored to serve and support our local athletes. For over 135 years, we have made your health our priority.
Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans trail by 7. Bellevue definitely on a little bit of a roll here, as just some miscues from the Trojans. They've currently turned the ball. Actually, Bruins have turned the ball over more. Turnovers haven't been a key issue. It's just been, ooh, there's a turnover there. Kelly and Muller not on the same page after the inbound pass taken away by Belcaster, who puts up the shot. No good there. Rebound by Damrum. So as I was just talking about turnovers, Trojans did turn the ball over. So now they both have 6 turnovers and 6 points each coming off of turnovers. Under 2.5 to go on the Farmers Act scoreboard in this first half. Muller gets the pass from Kelly on the left wing. High pass now to Damrum. Damrum spins it inside the post, trying to put up the shot off the glass. No good there. Rebounded by Maggard. Maggard gets to the left wing, and they get Maggard on a travel. So travel violation. Both teams have been pretty even, except for shooting. Both teams have 6 turnovers, 6 points off turnovers. Bruins with 14 rebounds, 12 rebounds for the Trojans, as Morales gets on the left wing, passing it off now to Kelly at the top of the key. Now back to Morales, left wing, high pass to Damrum, threaded the needle to Muller. Muller underneath the net, drops that one in with the right hand. 28-23. I think the Trojans scoring drought. I feel like it's been a while since they've put any points up on the board. As Arejo trying to drive inside, passing off to Pomeroy, pulls up for 3. No answer there. Rebounded by Damrum. Hand it back off to Kelly. Kelly crosses in front of the scorer's table. Gets it the right side, passing off to Morales. Morales tries threading the needle to Damrum. Poked away, but Hoverson able to keep it in bounds. Hoverson tried getting the pass off to Muller. And I think they called a dead ball violation against the Bruins, so it's going to be Trojan basketball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Morales to inbound this. 1:22 to go here in the first half. Morales inbounds it to Damrum. Damrum inside the paint, spins around, puts up a shot off the glass. He's good for 2 more. It's back to a 3-point game, 28-25. Christian Carter bringing up the court now for the Bruins. He's on the right wing, makes his way to the top of the key. Passing off left, and now making his way around the right side of the key to Groby. Passing it off to Arejo, and that pass is going to be tipped by Damrum, taken away by Muller. Muller to Kelly. Kelly finds a lane, drops it in with the left hand, brings the game back within 1, 28-27. Trojans going on a little bit of a run here to end this first half. Under a minute to go. 45 seconds to be exact. High pass inside. Motley bounces that one off the backboard as 30-27. About 10 seconds separate the shot and game clock. A little over, about 10 seconds or so. 30 seconds left on the game clock in this first half. High pass to Damrum on the right elbow. Passing off now to Kelly. Kelly trying to find a lane inside the paint. Passing off to Morales. Morales puts the pass down low to Damrum. Damrum passing it out to Kelly. Kelly pulls up for 3. That one, rolls in and out. Would have tied the game back up. Carter to bring it back up the court. 10 seconds left, shot clock off. Carter gets inside, passing it off now, and now right side. Allen, 3, no good. Rebound by Morales, who throws that one down the court, and no good on that one. Trojans trail by 3 at the halfway mark in this one, 30-27. Bellevue's lead, but Trojans were starting to pick it up towards the end of that first half. We will hopefully be speaking with Coach Mo, along with talking about talking halftime on the way next in 3 minutes with the Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show, Jam and Country 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions.
Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show brought to you by Wilbur Ellis in Chester. Contact your local field experts today to help you grow smart, increase productivity, and reduce loss. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. We're now joined by Coach Mo here on our F&M pregame show. Big win for you guys. Not only did you guys get the win, you guys are the regular season conference champs, was able to cut down the net. How did all that feel tonight?
Awesome. That's, kind of why you, play the game, right? And it was really fun to be able to win the conference on our home floor the last game of the year, to be able to cut the nets down. The last 2 years we've won it, we ended at Bellevue, actually. And so tonight was fun to be able to cut the nets down. We knew it was going to be a battle, but I'm just really proud of the team of the way that they played.
It was definitely a battle early on. It was a slow start. What was Bellevue doing that was making things difficult for you guys?
It was kind of a typical Bellevue Dakota State game. Every time we play them, it's a little bit ugly. We turn the ball over too much in the first half, but they're a very, very good defensive team. They're well coached. They're prepared, and they made us earn everything. And so we knew it was going to be that way. We missed some shots we usually hit, but, we just stayed with it, and we had that one stretch in the third quarter and fourth quarter that kind of decided the game, so I'll take it.
What was the message at halftime? Because you guys definitely came out of halftime. You guys went on that big stretch like you just mentioned.
At halftime, I honestly just went in there and said, there's nothing X and O's wise that we need to change. We just need to get back to doing what we do. Let's get back to being Trojans. Let's get back to, playing hard, playing for each other, fly around. I felt like we were a little bit flat in the first half. I explained to them that I felt like we were just reacting. We weren't anticipating anything. And when we're at our best is when we're anticipating and ready for the next thing, not just reacting. And so we got back to doing that in the third quarter. We got a little lull in the end of the third quarter, and then the fourth quarter we just played really well, and that's always kind of been our quarter.
What was the emotions for you during that lull? Because you guys were up by 19, and then it looked like they could possibly make the comeback. What was your emotions during that stretch, during that lull for you guys?
We tried to stay pretty even keel. We can't get too high, we can't get too low. When we were kind of rolling, we got up by 16. I knew Bellevue was going to storm back. They're a good team, and, it's a rivalry game. So when they made their push back, I basically just talked to the team and said, we're fine. Just breathe. We're okay. And now it's our turn. And I thought we played really well in the fourth quarter to close the game out. Just really proud of the team.
Yeah, that fourth quarter was pretty 22-9. You guys outscored them. When did it really when did you allow yourself and the rest of the team to really start feeling the excitement? Because towards the end of that fourth quarter, the bench was going wild. When did you guys start to get excited like that, do you think?
I can't really pinpoint a time that really happened. The one play that stands out is Savannah Walzer almost fell on her face right in front of the bench, and then she ended up hitting a three. And, I don't know, it was just, I had a feeling that the fourth quarter is going to be ours. That's what's so much fun about playing at home. The great crowd, Trojan Nation came out in full support. That just helped us propel us in the fourth quarter. And I can't pinpoint a time, but, I never thought we were in jeopardy of losing that game. And I don't want that to come across as arrogant. I just know our team. And I knew that they weren't going to just lay down. They were going to keep fighting, and I'm really proud of them.
Yeah, they've been aggressive all season long. I noticed Sydney Fick, she got to start for the first couple minutes over Lily Mackley. Was the aggressiveness because she gets more of the blocks? Was that what went into that, or what went into that decision to start her over Mackley?
Honestly, it was a senior thing. She's being honored tonight for senior night, and we wanted to give her a chance to start. That's the hard thing is, Sydney Fick is playing well enough to start on any team in our conference and our team. We think that Lily gives us the best chance to kind of get out of the gate fast, but Sydney Fick is such a great player and played so well tonight, and she's been playing so well that, having her on the floor to start the game was not a surprise to anyone on the team, but it was a chance to honor her as a senior.
You mentioned honoring her as a senior. This is a pretty big night for the seniors as well. Can you talk about the importance of the 4 seniors that you guys have?
They mean so much to the program. They've done so much for us, propelling our program from, when they came in, their freshman year, we went, 17 and 14, whatever it was, and they were a huge piece of our development as a program. They went from back-to-back 27-win seasons, and we're right there again. And it's just their resiliency and resolve that kind of keeps us going. And like I said, in the fourth quarter, I never was worried because Courtney's not going to quit. Elsie's not going to quit. Sydney Fick's not going to quit. And Savannah's not going to quit. And those are our 4 seniors that they're never going to give up. And it's just so much fun to watch them do what they do best. And the fourth quarter was just a testament of their journey through the program. It's been so much fun to coach them. I feel very lucky. They're going to be missed next year, but I'm going to just enjoy it while they're here.
Definitely enjoy it while they're here. Elsie, another one of those seniors, got her 1,000th career point. That's huge.
Yeah, it was awesome. Elsie is such a fun player to coach, a fun player to watch. And for her to score 1,000 points at DSU after transferring in is really, really impressive. She's been such a key figure of our program. And it was just, another typical game for her. She had 17 points, 8 rebounds, just a steady game, super efficient.
5 blocks.
5 blocks. That's just what she does. I believe she should be the Defensive Player of the Year, first team all-conference. and I think she's an All-American caliber type player.
You're not going to hear any argument from me on that.
Absolutely. And so I feel very lucky to be able to coach a kid like that. And what makes that class even more special is just who they are as people. They're such good, just people. They care about each other. They work hard. And it's just, I feel blessed to coach them.
What's the biggest difference you've seen now that you've gone through the entire regular season? What's the biggest difference you've seen from the first time you faced Bellevue to the second time?
We're just a better team all around from, just like our system. Our full court pressure. Bellevue came in averaging 11 turnovers a game, and we turned them over 26 times. We turn the ball over too much as well, but like for us to turn a team over that values the basketball so much was very, very impressive to me. And that's just us trusting each other and playing off each other. We fly around, and we know our rotations. I thought we rebounded really well. We had 15 offensive rebounds. I think right now our team is playing so well together. We're finding great shots. We didn't shoot the ball great, but we're finding great shots, and we're playing team defense. It's just, it's a fun team to coach, and I think we're just gonna, we're just getting going here. As playoffs start, I think the team is really starting to get focused in on how far we can take this thing, and it's a really fun time to be a Trojan.
Last question: does the focus change at all? Playoffs are here. Obviously, playoffs are huge. You get your home match up against Presentation next Tuesday. Does any of the focus change, or just still you attack the day like you have every other day?
It honestly doesn't change. Going into this game, we had a conference championship on the line, and all we talked about was let's be better at the end of the game than at the start. If we just constantly focus on our effort, we focus on our attitude, we focus on being great teammates, and we give everything we have for each other on the floor, the outcome will take care of itself. And now going into playoffs, that doesn't change. We're constantly trying to become better every single day and trying to be great, and great isn't some outcome you get. Greatness and the process of becoming great is just that, a process. And that's not going to change. It doesn't matter, first game, last game of the year, our focus is getting better. And I'm really excited to see how much better we can get this year.
Thank you and congrats, champ.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks. God bless.
Have a good one. That's Coach Mo here on our Wilbur Ellis halftime show. And let's switch gears to the men's team. They trail by 3 here at halftime. 30-27 is a score against Bellevue. Bellevue is up, and it's been kind of back and forth. Bellevue kind of had a big run, and it felt like they might start pulling away. I even made the comment of you don't want to start losing this game. You want to stay within it. I made some sort of comment about not letting this get away from you, and the Trojans did just that, of not letting this game get away from them in that second half for the men's team. They trail by 3. It was a big end of the half for them, as they were led by players like Ronnie Ladding, who had 6 points in the half. Deshaun Kelly finished with 4. Sam Muller had 4. They've spread the ball out very, very well throughout that first half. Turnovers. Bellevue's actually turned the ball over 2 more times. It's shooting-wise, definitely favoring Bellevue a little bit more. 13-26. They've made 1 more shot than Dakota State has. Well, Dakota State has shot 2 more times. They are 12 of 28. 3-point shooting, not good for either team. Dakota State's only made 1 3-pointer, and that came from Gavin Strand. They're 1 for 9 from the 3-point arc. Bellevue 3 of 12. They're 25% shooting there. So the Trojans, as we are getting close to finishing up our halftime show here, start hot in the second half. I said at the beginning of the game, you got to start the game off hot, and you got to start the second half off hot. Got to start. Well, now the second half's here. How are you going to finish this game? Can you stay within? That's 3 points or so heading into that final minute, and then close it out in the end? That's probably the game. The way this game's going to go. Bellevue is either going to do what Dickinson State did against Dakota State last week and start off hot and be able to put Dakota State in a spot where Dakota State has to play catch-up. Or is Dakota State going to be able to keep this close and make this a game where it's close and it's going to come down to that final couple seconds in the final minute? What type of game is this going to be? We will probably find out very soon at the start of this second half. And that's been your Wilbur Ellis halftime show. Wilbur Ellis, specializing in dry and liquid fertilizers, DECALB and Astro seeds, Custom application fertilizers. Contact them today, 489-2171. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. We're going to take our final break, come back in 30 seconds with the start of the second half here at KJM. And welcome back to Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans trail by 3. They'll get the ball to start this second half here at KJM at the DSU Fieldhouse. Sam Muller going to be inbounding it to Chris Morales. And we're off here to start the second half. Morales crosses the Trojan logo at half court. Gets to the right side. Passes it off left to Ladding. Ladding hands it off to Kelly. Kelly top of the key. Kelly bounce passes it down to Ladding. Ladding passing off to Strand. Strand down low to Ladding. Ladding off the glass. Puts it in. Brings it back within one. It's 30-29. Bring up the court now is Belcaster. Belcaster top of the key. Makes his way to the left wing. Now off to Martise Johnson. Shot no good. And even though Motley came up with the rebound, loses it off the floor, picked up by the Trojans. Strand on the left wing. Looked like he was going to shoot. Passes it down to Ladding. Ladding off the glass again. That one does not drop in. Rebounded by Motley. As Ladding not pleased with that missed shot. Passing off now to Arejo top of the key. Arejo's been kept in check. He's got 1 point coming from the free throw line. That's it. As that one rolls in with off the right hand of Belcaster. He's got a game lead 14 points for the Bruins. It's 32-29. Strand on the right wing. Passing it out top of the key now to Kelly. Kelly passing it off right to Muller. Muller on the right wing. Muller steps back. Passing it down to Morales. Pulls up for 3. That one sinks in. Ties it back up. It's 32 apiece. Bring up the court now is Belcaster. Belcaster passing it off. It's now Pomeroy, top of the key. Pomeroy steps back, passing it back to Belcaster on the left wing, being guarded by Strand. Belcaster deciding what he wants to do with it. Spins around. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Steps back. He wants a 3 of his own, and that one no good. Rebound by Kelly. Kelly driving up the court quickly, passing it off to Strand in the right corner. He pulls up for 3. That one bounces up. No good there. Rebounded by Motley. Motley hands it off to Belcaster. Right in front of the scorer's table. Handing off to Arejo, who's right in front of the Bruins bench. They're passing off now to Pomeroy. Pomeroy to Belcaster. Belcaster to Arejo. Back to Pomeroy on the left wing, being guarded by Kelly. Pomeroy passing it to Arejo. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Arejo drives inside. He wants to put up a shot. Pass it off to Motley. Motley unable to get the dunk in. He was fouled by Muller. So the ball goes off his hands of Motley. So no dunk, but that is going to send Motley to the Edward Jones Investments free throw line. Brought to you by Edward Jones Investments in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones. Help make the world a better place. Game's currently tied at 32 apiece. Motley trying to break that tie from the Edward Jones free throw line. First one bounces off target, no good. Chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line for Motley. And this one rolls in and in. Rolls in, rolled out, then rolled back in. It's 33-32. Bruins lead. Kelly, top of the key. Low pass to Ladding. Ladding inside the low post, drives the baseline, wants to put a shot up, and he's no good. Gets his own rebound, trying to get the second chance opportunity. Falls down. He was pushed down by Motley, and they're going to call the foul against Motley. That's going to send Ladding to the Edward Jones free throw line. Ladding, 2 for 2 from the line so far this evening. He's got a chance for 2 more here He's got a team lead, 8 points. Ladding at the Edward Jones free throw line. First one, drops in. He's got a chance for one more now from the free throw line. Chance for one more from Ladding. From the Edward Jones free throw line, this one drops in as well. Trojans have regained the lead. It's 34-33. It's the first time they've had a lead in a long time. Ladding now has double-digit figures. He's at 10 points. Passing it off to the left wing now to Pomeroy. Pomeroy to Belcaster. Belcaster being guarded by Strand. Tries to drive inside the paint, puts up a shot off. No good there. Rebounded and dished outside. Belcaster gets the ball back. Kelly trying to poke it away, and Kelly going to commit the foul. Sean Kelly called on the foul. That's his first, team second. Trojans lead by 1. Raphael Allen to inbound this for the Bruins. Allen with the high pass to Belcaster. Belcaster top of the key. Gets to the right side, puts up the shot, no good there, rebounded by Ladding. Morales bringing up the court now for the Trojans. Morales, top of the key. On the left side. Passing it off to Kelly right in front of the Trojan bench. High to Ladding, he's open, he puts that one in for 2 more. Ladding has 12, it's 36-33. Trojans lead by 3. Bring up the court now is Belcaster, as he's going to pass that one out of bounds. Morales got a hand on that one before it went out of bounds. So it's going to be still Bruin basketball. Inbounded to Christian Carter. Carter, top of the key, drives inside the paint. Passing off to the right wing, Belcaster. No, that's Pomeroy. And they're going to get foul. I think that's another foul on Kelly. That's his second. Team third. Allen to inbound this right in front of the Bruin bench. Gets inside the paint to Carter. Carter passing off now to Groby. Groby to Carter. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Passing it off, and travel called on Carter. Strong defensive series there for the Trojans. 36-33 is the score. It's a half-court press from the Bruins. Morales bringing up the court as that press fades away. Passing off now to Kelly, top of the key. He's going to pull up, drops that one in from the left hand, and that one finds the lane and finds the bucket. It's 38-33. Trojans on a run here. 15.5 still to go in the second half on the Farm Jack scoreboard as Groby passes it down. Now to the left corner for 3. Allen drops in from downtown. It's 38-35. Strand brings up the court for the Trojans. Passing off to Kelly. Kelly drives inside the paint, puts up the shot off the glass. No good. I think he draws a foul. What? Kelly took a hard fall in the student section. And they call the foul on Kelly. That's his third. All in this half. Wow. All right then. 15:07 to go. Kelly now with 3 fouls in this half. Another turnover there. Bruins to inbound this. It's 38-36. Bruins trail. Bring up the court now is Christian Carter. Carter makes his way to the left side. Pass off to Groby. Groby being guarded by Kelly. Hands it off to Arejo. Arejo passing off to Groby. Groby. Ball's on the floor. Picked up. Ladding trying to keep that one. He does right along the sideline. Barely kept that one in bounds. Hands it off to Muller. Muller hands it off to Strand. Strand looking to find a lane. Pass it off, and that one falls on the ground. No good. It's going to be taken away by the Bruins. Now bounce passes it as Strand tries fighting that one away from Maggard. Strand trying to plead his case. Lading had to hold him back. They call the foul on Strand. It's team 5th. That's going to send Kinami Magard to the Edward Jones Investments free throw line. Magard with 6 points has not been to the line yet tonight. It's his first free throw attempts. First one bounces in eventually. Chance for one more to tie this game back up. It's 38-37, but for Magard's second free throw attempt. And second one, no good there, rebounded by Kelly. Kelly passes off to Morales. Morales up the court, hands it off to Kelly. Kelly steps back, passing off to Strand. Strand to the left side, passing it off, trying to get it to Lading. Awkward pass there, results in another turnover. Bounce passes it, and smack down. Ooh! Nice transition defense there from Morales to prevent the dunk. Maggard tried getting that dunk. Bruins keep it, and that shot's going to be up and no good, but foul called. Groby drove the lane. That's going to send Groby to the Edward Jones Investments free throw line. That's Morales' first. To shoot 2 is Groby. Groby has no points so far. Looking for a first. Gets his first there. Ties the game back up. It's 38-38 now. After the first free throw from the Edward Jones Investments free throw line. Ben Hoverson checks in now for the Trojans. Groby with a chance for one more to break this tie from the free throw line, and he hits it. It's 39-38 Bruins. Morales gets the inbound pass, facing instant pressure from Allen. Morales at the half-court logo. Gets to the right side. Trying to pass it off. Looking in Lading's direction. Does get to Lading at the free throw line, or he hands it back off to Morales. Morales with the right-handed floater. It's 40-39. Trojans regain the lead. It's starting to shape up to be very back and forth rest of the game here, as Groby finds a lane, and he drops one in with his right hand. And ball on the floor taken away by the Bruins. Pass to Arejo. He was open for the 3 on the left wing. Then that closed quickly. Lading with the block. Passes it off to Kelly. Drops that one in with the left hand. Lading just knocked that pass down. The ball was high. Looked like Groby was just looking to pass it off, but Lading had about 8 inches on him. Was able to knock that one down, resulting in the throw. And that three-point attempt is good. That time from Allen. He was good for 3 from beyond the arc. It's 44-42. Bruins lead. About 12:30 to go here in the second half on the Farmers Egg scoreboard. Trojans trail by 2. Passes it to Kelly. Kelly with the right hand. That one, ooh, no good there. Almost had a pretty play. As Morales almost got a steal against Arejo. Arejo passes it to the right corner. Groby for 3. That one, no good. Rebounded by Muller. Muller gets to the right wing. Going to hand it off to Morales. Looked like he was going to take the 3. Did not. Gets to the top of the key. Passing it to the right side, Muller. Muller drives inside the paint. Going to put up the shot. Jumper drops in. Ties the game back up, 44-44. 12 minutes to go. Inbounded to Carter. Carter bringing a pass half court for the Bruins. Passing it now right to Allen. Allen to Arejo. Arejo from the left elbow gets inside the paint. Looks like he wants to post up against Lading. Not a wise decision there, so he's going to pass it out. Now bounce pass. Ball's on the floor. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot up, no good from Maggard, but Hoverson going to be called on the foul. That's Hoverson's first, team 7th. That puts That puts the Bruins in the bonus now. Bruins only have 1 foul compared to Dakota State's 7. Bruins now in the bonus, sending Maggard to the Edward Jones free throw line. Misses his first. Chance for one more. Ethan Damrum checks in now for Ronnie Ladding. Chance for one more from Maggard to break the tie. That one drops in. Bruins regain the lead. It's 45-44. After the free throw made there for Maggard, he's got 8 points now. Sam Muller to inbound this for the Trojans. Inbounded to Morales. Morales getting past half court. Gets inside the paint, finds a lane quickly, passes outside to Kelly, right corner. Now back to Morales on the right wing. Morales passes outside the left wing, Muller. Muller to the right corner, Kelly pulls up for 3. That one bounces off the rim, no good there. Muller comes up with the rebound, and he was fouled. They're going to get Raiden Groby on the foul. That's the Bruins' second. It's going to be inbounded by Morales with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Morales gets it inbounded to Damrum in the right side. Damrum in that low post. Looking to spin around, puts up the shot with the left hand. That sinks in, easy peasy, 46-45 is the Trojans' new lead. Two teams just continuing to trade buckets and trade leads. Passing it to the left corner now, Pomeroy to Motley. Motley puts up a shot, no good there, batted back. Hoverson got a hand on that one, but Morales comes up with the rebound. He's past half court with it, top of the key. Trojans with the 1-point lead. On the right wing, passing it down to the right side in the low post, Damrum. Damrum trying to post up against Motley. Wants to put up a shot. That one's going to be blocked away. He was trying to pass it outside, blocked and taken away by Motley. Not a great possession there from the Trojans. Pomeroy passes it inside Motley. Motley trying to use his size against Kelly. And I think they're going to get Kelly on the foul. That's his fourth. That's his fourth with 10:19 still to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard in this second half. So Kelly's going to check out for a minute as Justin Motley is going to head to the Edward Jones Investments free throw line. Brought to you by Edward Jones Investments in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones and make the world a better place. Motley hits his first. Ties the game back up at now 46 apiece. Ethan Slothog now checks in for Kelly. Kelly with 4 fouls, so definitely got to be careful and keep an eye on him. Down the stretch is Motley, second free throw. No good, rolls off, rebounded by Muller. So it's tied at 46-46, 10:15 to go in the second half on the Farmers X scoreboard. Morales with the pass to Muller on the left wing. Muller, as far side shot clock went off, Muller tried driving inside. They're going to get a foul on Groby. That's his third. That's team's third. Morales looking to inbound this for the Trojans. He does to Muller. Muller drives the baseline, puts up the shot off the glass. No good. Blocked off the glass. I think Motley got a hand on that one. Pass it off to Belcaster. Belcaster puts on the floor, picked up, and in for Groby. Bellevue regains the lead, 48-46. Under 10 minutes to go. Morales on the right wing. Pass off to Muller. Muller pulls up from the left elbow. That one bounces off the front of the rim, gets his own rebound as he's going to run right into Groby. Groby commits to foul. That's his fourth now. So Groby's going to check out. Checking back in for him is Paulo Arreo. And they're going to call a timeout on the court. Trojans trail by 2. 48-46 is Bellevue's lead with 9:36 to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard in this second half. We'll be back in at 30. Jammin' Country 103. Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans trail by 2. It's been back and forth this entire second half. Trojans trail by 3 at halftime, and they trail by 2 now, but they've outscored Bellevue 19-18 in the second half. It's Dakota State. They're getting a lot more shots in. Their shots are becoming more frequent. They're 20 of 43 from the field right now. Bellevue is shooting 18 of 38 from the field. Three-point shooting, completely, it seems like the Trojans are going away from that. It just hasn't been working for them. They're 2 of 12 from beyond the arc right now, compared to 5 of 16 for Bellevue. Morales looking to inbound this for the Trojans. High inbound pass to Muller. Passes it inside to Damrum, inside the post. Damrum spinning away, and I think they're going to get a foul on Motley. Motley going to be called on the foul. That's going to be team 5th. That's his second. Muller to inbound this. He does to Morales on the right wing. Passing it out to an open Ben Hoverson. Now back to Morales. Inside pass to Damrum. Damrum inside the paint. Loses that one off his hands. Able to keep it in bounds. Pass off to Hoverson. 5 seconds left. Morales steps back. Pulls up for 3. Top of the key. That one off target. No good. That's going to stay Trojan basketball. Went out of bounds, but it looked like Motley touched it before going out of bounds. So 1 second on the shot clock. So it's going to have to be like super duper quick. Morales to inbound this. Morales inbounds it to Hoverson. Hoverson pulls up. Shot clock violation. Looked like he had the shot off just in time, but did not, and it's not like it would matter much anyways. He didn't make it. Still 48-46. Trojans trail by 2. Bellcaster bring up the court for the Bruins, who lead. Passing it off to Arejo. Arejo with the high pass. Intercepted by Hoverson. Intended for Motley. Passing off to Morales. Morales top of the key. Morales on the right wing now. Trying to find a lane. Gets to the baseline. Passes outside. And now Slaughthog on the left wing. Passes it. And ooh, looked like he lost it right into the hands of Allen. So empty possession there for the Trojans. Bellcaster on the left wing. Drives inside the paint. Gets to the baseline. Hands it off now to Allen. Allen gets to the top of the key. Passing it off now to Bellcaster. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Bellcaster gets to the right wing. Passing off to Arejo. Being guarded by Hoverson. Arejo steps back, pulls up for 3. That one bounces up. No good. Rebounded by Damrum. Still 48-46. A little over 8 minutes to go here on the Farm Jack scoreboard in this second half. Morales, he's going to pull up for 3. He's going to hit it! Trojans regain the lead 49-48. Under 8 minutes to go. And they're going to call a timeout on the court. Trojans lead by 1, 49-48, 7:53 to go in the second half on the Farm Jack scoreboard. They're taking timeout. Let's take one as well. We'll be back in 30 at KJAM.
Wilbur Ellis is a
And welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans lead by 1 after the big three-pointer from Chris Morales. Chris Morales now has 10 points. That's double digits. 2 for 5 from the three-point line. Bruins do inbound it right in front of their own bench. Martise Johnson to inbound this for Bellevue. He gets it into Bellcaster's hands. Bellcaster, top of the key. Spins around. Gets to the right wing. Drives inside. Trying to get to the baseline. Damrum guarding. Makes his way back outside. Passes off to Pomeroy. Pomeroy, top of the key. Steps back. Trying to find a lane inside. Passing it off. Poked up. And that shot in. No good. Pass back outside. Reset the shot clock. As Maggard unable to get the shot, but he did get the rebound. Pass it back. Now Bellcaster steps back for 3. No good. Rebound by Hoverson. Hoverson gets the rebound. Morales bringing up the court now for DSU. Morales passes it down to Muller on the left side. Muller drives the lane, finds the paint, and finds the board for 2 more. It's 51-48, 7 minutes to go. Arejo, top of the key. Morales falls as Arejo has a shot blocked by Damron. 51-48 is the Trojans' lead as Morales is going to be bringing up the court now for DSU. Morales, top of the key. Gets to the free throw line. He's going to high pass it to Damron inside the paint. Puts it up with the left hand. That one target no good, but Muller with the rebound and the putback. 53-48. Second chance opportunity there. Cashed in on that one was Sam Muller. Trojans going on a little bit of a run. They lead by 5 with a little over 6 minutes to go. Arejo, top of the key. He's on the right wing. Passing it off to the top of the key. Now Johnson. Johnson to Pomeroy. Pomeroy inside the paint. Puts up the shot. That one off target. No good. Rebounded by Muller. Muller. Pass half court. Under 6 minutes to go. Morales has it now at half court for the Trojans. Morales gets to the left wing. Passes it down to Muller. Muller in the mid-range, steps back, takes a jumper, drops in! 55-48, Trojans lead. As now Belcaster is bringing up the court. Gets to the top of the key. From the left elbow, passes it off to Arejo. Arejo passes it down now to Maggard. Maggard trying to drive the baseline, steps back, and he's going to draw the foul, but not before he gets the shot off. So Damron is going to be called on the foul. That's going to send Maggard to the Edwards Jones free throw line for a chance for a 1-and-1. That's Damron's second, team 9th. As Ronnie Ladding now checks in for Damron. Ronnie Ladding and Chris Morales both have a team lead 12 points. Sam Muller has 10. Had a couple big buckets for Muller already in this half. As Maggard heads to the Edward Jones free throw line for a 1-and-1. First one rolls off, no good. Rebounded by Ladding. Ladding with his 5th rebound there. Morales to bring a pass half court for the Trojans. A little over 5 minutes to go. The Trojans lead by 7. Morales passing off now to Hoverson. Hoverson to Muller. Muller back to Hoverson on the left side. Hoverson looking to step back. Pass it off to Muller. Open for 3 for Morales. No good. As kept in bounds by the Bruins. Bring up the court now is Pomeroy. Pomeroy on the left wing. Gets to the top of the key. Passing it outside now. That's Johnson. Johnson finds Carter. Open for 3. No good. And they're going to call an offensive foul there against Maggard. That's Maggard's first. That's going to be another turnover there, resulting in possession for the Trojans. Team 6. Deshaun Kelly checks back in. He's got 4 fouls, 8 points, 4:39 to go in the second half on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. And Ethan Slothog now checks in for the Trojans. He checks in for Ben Hoverson. Inbounded to Morales. Morales bring up the court. He's got Allen right in his face. Morales trying to guide the offense. Gets to the right side. Passing it down to Ladding. Ladding in the right corner. Trying to drive inside the paint. Wants to put up a shot off the glass. Spins around, puts up a shot off. And whoa! They call him on a travel. The entire place was up, like getting ready to celebrate. But celebration's not warranted there as Ladding commits the travel violation. Still 55-48. Bruins have it. Top of the key. Handing off to Arejo on the left side. Now Arejo gets inside the paint. Ball's on the floor. Picked up by Muller. Muller inside the paint. Puts up a shot. Finds a lane. And drops in with the right hand. It's 57-48. Trojans run continues on as this crowd is feeling it. Arejo, top of the key. But now the high pass inside to Motley. Motley trying to spin away from Ladding. And Motley gets the shot off. It's 57-50. Timeout going to be called on the court. Trojans lead by 7 with 3:37 to go in the second half on the Farmers Act scoreboard. They're taking timeout. Let's take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds at KJM.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options and local decisions designed to help you today and for generations to come. Find a First Premier ag banker nearest you at firstpremier.com/ag. First Premier Bank, investing in your growth. Member FDIC.
I go anywhere else.
Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast. Trojans lead by 7. They've been pretty hot in the second half. I said at the halftime show that they needed to start off hot in the second half and they'd be able to maintain a lead or be able to keep this close so that within the final minute, maybe they can win in the end. Right now, they've got a lead, 7-point lead. They've had a little bit of a run going. Most of the momentum has been swinging in their direction this second half. They're shooting better. In the second half, they're shooting just under 50% right now, 25 of 51. Bellevue shooting 19 of 46. Three-point shooting. They've got a couple more three-pointers here in the second half. Chris Morales hit a big one. I believe Sam Muller did as well. No, it was 2 from Morales. As him, Muller, and Ladding each tied for the team lead, 12 points. Trojans inbound it. Slot gets a pass off from Morales, passing off to the left corner. Muller on the left corner. Right in front of the Trojan bench. Makes his way around the arc. Trying to guide the offense. Muller passes it off to Slothog. Slothog, top of the key. Passing off to the right wing, Kelly. Kelly with the pass down to Ladding. Ladding puts a shot up, and he's good for 2 more. It's 59-50. Bruins inbound it. It's Belcaster getting to the right side. Ball almost fell out of his hands off the floor. Motley gets to inside the low post. Motley posts up against Ladding. And they're going to call a flop on Ladding. So, I don't know about that one, man. I mean, maybe it was a little bit of a flop, but I thought Motley did at least maybe foul a little bit. So that's going to send Arejo to the free throw line. Both teams in the bonus now, by the way. But Arejo heads to the Edward Jones free throw line. As that one bounces off the rim, no good. Arejo's definitely been struggling. He's only got 1 point here, and it's the 1 point from a previous free throw attempt where he's now 1 for 3 from the charity stripe this evening. Trojans lead by 7, 59-52. Morales inbounds it down low to Slothog. Slothog trying to get away from the Bruins. Hands it off, and Chris Morales called a smart timeout. So they're going to call a timeout on the court. Let's take a brief pause for the legal ID here on Jammin' Country 103. Just got to look at broadcast booth. Trojans lead by 7, 59-52, 2:46 to go here in the second half on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Trojans have outscored Bellevue by 10 points here, 32-22. Trojans have outscored the Bruins in the second half. But you got to hope that's going to be enough to be able to help them at least stay in front of Bellevue. You don't want to see Bellevue start to come back here late in this second half with 2:46 still to go. If you're Dakota State, you want to close this one out. You want to close out this final game for Coach Gary Garner here at the DSU Fieldhouse. And you want to end your regular season on a high note. I mentioned it throughout that post or pregame show. How you end your season can very much determine how you head into the postseason. You want to increase your chances of winning in the postseason, finish the regular season off strong. And right now, they are 2 minutes, 46 seconds away if they hold on to this lead from being able to say that they finish off the regular season strong. Coming into this game on a 3-game losing streak, wanting to avoid making that 4. Trojans lead by 7. Kelly inbounds it, or gets the inbound pass from Morales, able to pass it back to Morales. Morales passes to Slothog. Slothog to Ladding, back to Slothog on the right wing. A little over 2.5 to go. Ladding trying to get inside the paint, wants to put up a shot against Motley. He's just trying to fight against him and is able to get that one in. Wins that battle inside the paint. It's 61-52, Trojans lead. Belcaster on the right wing. Tries finding a lane. Able to get a shot in, and it's 61-54. Morales passing off now to Kelly. Had to fight through 2 Bruins to get that pass off. Kelly on the right wing. Remember, he's got 4 fouls. Passing off to Slothog. Slothog, Morales. Morales inside the paint, puts up a shot, and no, he passed it. That was a high pass to Ladding, who puts up a shot himself and gets 2 more. Ladding with 18 points now, 63-54, under 2 minutes to go. As Belcaster goes for the prayer shot, no good. Top of the key from 3, rebounded by Kelly. Trojans are 90 seconds away from getting a victory here in their final regular season game of the season, 63-54, if they can hold on in the final 90 seconds. They take a timeout. Let's take one as well. We'll be back in 30. KJM.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans lead 63-54. 1:31 to go here in this one on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Just have to hold on to this lead. The final 90 seconds. Trojans have outscored Bellevue by more than 12. Actually, by 12 points. 36-24 has been Dakota State's advantage in the second half. And their shots, I mentioned it throughout the second half, but they are just dropping in more consistently. They're just above 50%, 51.9% shooting from the field. And free throw shooting has definitely favored Dakota State as well, as Bellevue only hitting 50% of their free throws, 7 of 14. Dakota State 4 for 4 from the charity stripe this evening. Ronnie Ladding's got a game lead, 18 points, as he's been very efficient tonight. Morales gets the inbound pass for the Trojans. He's bringing it past half court. Morales bouncing it between his legs, looking to pass it off to Damrum. He does on the left wing. Damrum drives the baseline. Going to pass it off to Moeller. Moeller on the right wing. He's going to drive inside the paint. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Puts up a shot. That one drops in with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. It's 65-54. Trojans with their biggest lead. It's a 11-point lead for DSU. Now Belcaster, top of the key. Last time he was in this position, he sent up a prayer. Let's see what he does here. Gets to the right side. Drives inside the paint. Puts up a shot. That one does drop in. As the Bruins are going to call another timeout. 65-56 is a Trojans lead with 52.1 seconds left on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. They're taking another full timeout. Let's take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Jammin' Country 103. 52.1 seconds left on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans lead 65-56. It's been pretty much all Trojans throughout this second half. Right now, you just have to, if you're Dakota State, just hold on to your lead. Is what I said coming out of the last timeout break. It's what I'm going to say here again. It's a 9-point lead. Crazier things have happened. Just hold on to it. Be smart. Take open shots if they're there. Don't force anything. Make Bellevue have to force shots and buckets here late in this one with less than a minute to go. Chris Morales to inbound this for the Trojans. He's looking. Gets off to Slothog. Slothog foul quickly. And both teams now in the bonus, so that's going to send Slothog to the Edward Jones Investments free throw line for a 1-and-1. Edward Jones Investments free throw line brought to you by Edward Jones in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. Slothog heads to the line for a chance for a 1-and-1. First one is in. It looked like it got stuck on the front of the rim before it eventually dropped in. Like gravity just decided on that final second to drop it into the net instead of outside. So 66-56, back to a 10-point game for Dakota State. Chance for one more now from the Edward Jones free throw line for Slothog. And that one gets in easier. It's 67-56. Under 50 seconds to go on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Bellcaster passes it inside. And that shot blocked by Damrum. But foul going to be called. Maggard draws a foul. Damrum commits his third. That's going to send Maggard to the Edward Jones free throw line for a chance for two. From the line, Maggard misses his first attempt. He's now 2 for 6 from the free throw line here tonight. He's got a chance for one more to bring this back to a 10-point game from that Edward Jones free throw line for Maggard. Maggard from the line, pulls up, hits it. It's 67-57. Muller passing it off now to Slothog. Slothog to Damrum. Damrum smacks it down! 69-57. With a little over 30 seconds to go, and the Fieldhouse is roaring as Carter puts one in for himself. It's back to a 10-point game, 69-59. Muller gets the inbound pass as they're going to pass it off to Kelly. Kelly going to just run away from the Bruins, pass it off to Morales. Morales is eventually going to be fouled. I don't know how Muller wasn't fouled. He was driving. He ran through like 3 different Bruins along the sideline here, as Manny Antula and Nolan DePover both check in, along with Taylor Edwards, the seniors, checking in for their final time here at the DSU Fieldhouse. So on the court right now is Morales, DePover, Edwards, and along with Kelly and Antula. Morales has it. About 1 second separates the shot and game clock. DePover on the right wing. He's at the trying to get to the top of the key, passing it to Morales. Less than a whole second separates the shot and game clock. As Edwards hands it to DePover. DePover pulls up for 3. That one, airballs that one. No good there. But Trojans 1.2 seconds away from getting the 10-point victory here against Bellevue. And that's inbound, and that's game. Trojans finish the season with a 10-point victory here against Bellevue at the DSU Fieldhouse in Coach Garner's final game at the DSU Fieldhouse in his final game, or as head coach for the Dakota State Trojans. Big victory for the Trojans, 69-59. We're going to take a 3-minute break. Come back with your Mustang Seats post-game show on the way next year. KJAM.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options and local decisions designed to help you today and for generations to come. Find a First Premier Ag Banker nearest you at firstpremier.com/ag. First Premier Bank, investing in your growth. Member FDIC.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Persona Signs has been a leader in the sign manufacturing industry for decades. We partner with the nation's largest brands on more than 8,000 installations every year. A solid foundation of Midwestern values and an unmatched work ethic has helped Persona become the #1 hotel sign manufacturer in the United States. Persona rises together with Dakota State University. Go Trojans!
At Madison Regional Health System, we're committed to providing quality health care close to home.
Valley City State or Dickinson State on a Tuesday. We will not be doing that game Tuesday. We will be doing the women's game Tuesday here at home. But we will have a story next Tuesday on the Trojans game and how they do against their opponent in that North Star tournament. We'll have that online next Wednesday morning at AmazingMadison.com. Along with tomorrow morning, we'll have the recap from both of tonight's games online at AmazingMadison.com tomorrow morning. Does look like Coach Garner is on his way to speak with us.
Go and talk about the night. No, sure. Big night.
Yeah. It was a big night for Trojan
He's
Nation.
giving out a couple
Coach
more
Garner's
hugs.
last home game and our senior night.
Ronnie Ladding.
That's for us 5 seniors, and it was
probably be my
a really
player of
big
the game.
night. I was super happy we could
if I'm going to pick a player of the game, Ronnie Ladding,
Coach Garner's last home
difference
game,
maker he was.
It was a close one in the second half. And the 2 big guys stepped up, and Sam stepped up and was
he had a
making
game
a lot
lead,
of layups. And
18 points.
It was a team effort, and those are the best type of wins.
From what I was able to last
the close
remember.
Game, those are always scary
Thank
ones.
you
never know
once
what's
again,
going to happen.
Presto Stats.
I was super hyped, and I had to give Coach Garner a big hug because I know it means a lot to him to get his last win in the Fieldhouse. And he's had a lot of great players over the years.
Ronnie Ladding was a big reason why.
Feels special to be a part of that. So.
Defending Justin Motley inside the post and going up against Motley. That battle inside the post definitely favored Ladding throughout the evening. As we're now joined by Coach Garner. Big win for you guys against a team that has beaten you guys in the past. What was different this time around?
Well, you know what, I thought the big difference tonight is the second half was our best half of defense this year. Ronnie Ladding and Ethan Dameron just played great. Their biggest.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options and local decisions designed to help you today and for generations to come. Find a First Premier Ag Banker nearest you at firstpremier.com/ag. First Premier Bank, investing in your growth. Member FDIC.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Persona Signs has been a leader in the sign manufacturing industry for decades. We partner with the nation's largest brands on more than 8,000 installations every year. A solid foundation of Midwestern values and an unmatched work ethic has helped Persona become the #1 hotel sign manufacturer in the United States. Persona rises together with Dakota State University. Go Trojans!
At Madison Regional Health System, we're committed to providing quality health care close to home. Our healthcare system includes over 270 knowledgeable and skilled employees who are dedicated to providing exceptional inpatient and outpatient healthcare services to you and your loved ones. As an award-winning critical access hospital, we are honored to serve and support our local athletes. For over 135 years, we have made your health our priority.
It's a new era at DSU. Dakota State University is rising. Dakota State University athletics are rising. Rising to new heights of performance, of engagement, of fandom. Get ready to experience Dakota State University athletics in a whole new way. You are now entering DSU Trojan territory. An event center, indoor training facility, outdoor sports complex, and shared two-level building concourse will become one consolidated complex, housing existing DSU athletic programs, potential future sports such as soccer and esports, and unique research and academic programs. The design's angular form, modern materials, and interactive spaces will further advance the innovative technology-driven environment at Dakota State University. Students, fans, and alumni will be closer to the action with a rotation of the football field and outdoor track. An outdoor plaza will gather faculty, students, alumni, and the community for special events, tailgating, concerts, and graduation. Light wells connecting walkways and glass partitions will visually and physically connect social spaces. The Hall of Fame celebrates our Trojan history. At night, the angled walls will become projection surfaces. Performance labs, training spaces, player spaces, and concessions will be shared between sports and classrooms, and meeting spaces will become club seating. Academic spaces, such as the Institute on Aging, will focus on improving quality of life for aging populations. A biomechanics lab will use technology to improve injury prevention and sports performance. The East Sports Center will combine technology and sport, so DSU Tech athletes can compete in games of skill with universities across the country. The complex will be available to host local, state, and regional athletic competitions from youth to collegiate levels. More visitors coming to Madison will boost area businesses and organizations. Gathering spaces inside and out, the concourse, exterior patios, tailgating areas, and an outdoor amphitheater will connect generations of Trojans.
On-field skills. Thank you everyone for joining us here at KJM throughout the evening for our doubleheader. Both men's and women's teams getting big victories against Bellevue to end their regular season. And they'll be heading into postseason action with momentum. I think that's what we needed. Trojan
tonight was
69-59 victory over Bellevue here tonight.
Tonight was really a big win for us. We needed a little momentum going into the tournament. Our players really believe that they can win the conference tournament. Whoever we play next Tuesday is we will be on the road. But I thought our second half defense tonight was the best half we've had. We shot 61% second half, held them to 40. So if we can do that and continue to improve these next, we're giving the players tomorrow off, and then we've got 3 practices to get ready. And tonight being the last game at home, I would be a liar if I said there's not some sadness to this last game in this field house for me. But at the same time right now there's a lot of joy, and I'm really looking forward to the conference tournament. I think we can do some damage, but it's going to be tough on the road. It's going to be tough, but I think our players are ready for it.
Thank you.